Hi everybody, Jessica here. So if you were around last week for my epic spark with Archangel Olivia and Grand Vira, I still have emotions over that. I promised that I would do a reaction video, which I don't normally do actually, for Grand Vira's story. If you follow me for any length of time at all, you know that Vira is my favorite character for so many reasons. She's a huge blonde lesbian yandere, and that's basically me. Like, I relate heavily to Vira, and the Catalina Vira ship is life. I know if you haven't played through all of Vira's stories, especially like the level 100 Dark Vira story, occasionally like Vira's obsession with Catalina is played off for laughs, but it's actually like if you really follow the story, it's actually like really endearing relationship they have, and like Vira's love of Catalina is actually it's really nice. Yeah, it's my favorite backstory for all Granblue. So if you didn't know, they added a Grand Vira, which is Grand meaning like limited, can only get them during Legfest SSR character, and that's a light Vira, this one. So today we're going to do her Fate episode. I don't know anything about it. I have somehow managed to avoid any and all spoilers for it. I mean, I looked for a little bit, and then I stopped myself just because I didn't want to spoil it. Also, I was having a lot of trouble finding anyone that had put up the story. So here it is. I'm going to play through all her Fate episodes. I don't know anything about them. I don't want to put forth any predictions. I'm just going to say I hope she kisses Catalina, and it's real gay. So here we go. I can never remember how to start a Fate episode, so I always do it through the mail. I know there's like a more efficient way to get to the Fate episode menu. This might hurt some people, so if you're on top of your Fate episodes, but I have a ton of Fate episodes I haven't looked through yet. I like to read them, so like, I take them slowly. Like, I mean, some characters I don't give any shits about, so I just click through them. But for a lot of characters, I want to actually read them, so I take my time. Oh no, her story's called The Heartbroken. Well, that bodes ill. Hang on, let me have a sip of my coffee. So I switched to a desk mic, and I realized during my stream that whenever I put down my coffee cup last time, you just went kung, like it made this huge noise because I didn't realize my desk mic was picking it up. So if I'm trying to put it down gently, if it does happen this time, I'll figure something out. Maybe the solution is don't drink coffee while doing videos. Heartbroken. Oh man. Ugh. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that picture is from the light novel Vira. I love this. This is from their cadet days. It's when they realized they're gay. I love Vira's yandere face. What's going on? Did she just dream she killed Vira? Or killed Catalina? Oh no. She stumbles back only to find the same dark red has engulfed her feet. Oh no. Vira's having a bad time. What the hell was that? The night returns to silence. Beads of cold sweat drip down Vira's face. Her bloodshot eyes look around the room. She's in her quarters on the Grand Cipher. Vira slumps to the floor and stifles her sobs. The tears soon follow. She feels relief that it was all a dream, but the horror of the images are still fresh in her mind. How many times has this nightmare come to torment her? Hello, kitty. The recurring nightmares take a great toll on Vira, so much so that it seems to extinguish the very light in her eyes. The young woman stands on the deck, staring up at the clear night sky. When Luminara finds her all alone, the primal beast happily nuzzles into her arms. I never thought of Luminara as being cute. That's weird to me. Her tired eyes still staring on, Vira caresses the primal beast with a practiced hand. Luminara seems almost cat-like in its response, purring, moving Vira's hand to where it wants to be pat. Luminara's a kitty. Not expected. Luminara's like the primal of like justice and chivalry or whatever. And I only ever think of Luminara as giant Luminara, blade of light, Omega boss you fight. So it's weird seeing Luminara in this light. But it's really cute.
あなたのように素直に振る舞うことができれば、私も何かを変えることができるのでしょうか。何でもありません。心配なさらなくとも、昨夜と同じ夢を見ただけです。それで少し 弱気になってしまっただけのこと。私は大丈夫です。
But Luminara sees through her words, and it senses the empty darkness that's entered its master's heart. Senses that Vira's eyes are open but see nothing. Senses that if she ever lost the one she loves, she would surely lose herself as well. Luminara fears for its master, who has but one reason to live, and knows the signs are too serious to ignore. Oh no, what are you gonna do, Luminara? Don't F this up.
どこか異質な気配が。
Before her, Vera finds what seems to be another version of herself. Primal bits float about in the air.
シュバリエ、あなたはシュバリエなのですね。何か私に言いたいことが。
That's me. One morning, Pash and company gather on the deck and exchange pleasantries. Vera, however, stands out from the crowd. She stares off into blank space, eyes never seeming to catch a sight of any one thing.
おはようございます、ミーラさん。おはようございます、ルリアちゃん、B さん、団長さん。
Vira then proceeds to hug each member after she greets them. Well, that's not normal.
おはよう。なんだ。
皆さん、とっても優しくて温かいですね。
一体どうしちまったんだ。
皆様にお会いできて嬉しかったので。ちょっとびっくりしちゃいましたけど、私も嬉しいです。
Did Luminara replace her?
ルリアちゃんは素直で可愛いですね。大好きですよ。照れちゃいます。
Guileless and pure.
ルリアちゃん、B さん、団長さん、今日も良い日を過ごしましょう。
Vira delivers a line in perfect monotone and parts ways with the trio. Luminara, what did you do?
なんだったんだよ今のは。今日のビーラなんか変じゃねえか。
変でございますか？どのあたりが変でしょうか？
Yeah, whisper louder, Red, why don't you?
聞いてたのかよ。
You did stage whisper, of course she heard you.
説明しづれんだけどよ。
変な B さん、私は私ですよ。では朝食の準備がまだ途中でしたので仕上げてまいりますね。後ほど皆様でいただきましょう。では。
This is so weird. Vira gives an elegant curtsy and saunters away towards the kitchen.
おいらたちに料理だって。
はあ、楽しみです。ビーラさんのお料理。
おいおい、ますます変だぜ。なあ、
I'm creeped out too, buddy. Pash nods. Something is definitely amiss here. The question is, what? Okay, well, I have so many questions. Good thing we're about to find out what happened. So my theory is Luminara, like, replaced her, and that's not her, or, like, took her over or something. I don't know. It's hilarious that everyone is like, why are you being so nice? That's really weird. Because Vera's normally kind of bitch to everybody but Catalina, which is part of what I love about her. It's me. From within the dream world, Vira revisits her early life in the years she shared with Catalina. So, we'll see how this ends. That will ultimately determine how much I like this story, but so far I really like it because I was a little bit worried that they might not focus on Kalina and Vera's relationship for this, but it seems like that seems to be like the whole point of this story, so this is cool. Anyways, I've gotten Vira to 80. I gold booked her, so we will play through the whole thing. From a young age, Vira had never thought much of life. It was, in her words, an utter bore. In whatever she did, she was the best, always, and without effort. Not even her elder brothers could attempt to compete for her. Studies, art, swordcraft, she mastered them all.
父は島の大半を支配する豪商であり、下級貴族でした。当然その地位を継ぐのは私だと思っておりましたが、父から寄せられる私への期待というものは初めからなかったのです。
He's giving it to her brother, I bet. Because sexism. Even in my fantasy JRPG content. It was then she enrolled herself into Albion's military. I didn't read that in time! Well, you can read it. You can rewind and read it. In the best of cases, she might just find a challenge. Her hopes for the latter, however, were soon dashed. I forget if you don't click it, auto advances. The students proved no match for her. The lectures taught her nothing new. The teachers themselves knew nothing.
私の好敵手となり得る存在や興味を惹かれるものなどどこにもありませんでした。
And then that's when she finds out she's gay.
どこまでも青く澄み渡る空と流れる白い雲を眺めている方が有意義だと思えるほどに。けれどカタリナお姉様に出会ったあの日、すべてが変わりました。
Girls, because you're gay. Super relatable.
大丈夫か?
I love their cadet uniforms.
私の人生を何のために捧げるべきなのかはっきりと理解したのです。
The gray every day of academy life had suddenly blossomed and I completely messed up reading that. The gray every day of academy life had suddenly blossomed for color for Vira.
なあ、ビラ。いつも私ばかりが君を占領してしまっているが、クラスメートとは語らう時間は取れているのか？
いいえ、そのような時間は必要ありません。
Girls, because she loves you.
私はお姉様とこうして肩を並べて語り合える時間が何より大切ですから。
So
そうか。そう言ってもらえることは嬉しいんだが。
Anime characters are so bad at recognizing they're gay.
学校にいるわけではないからな。私の卒業後に君が寂しい思いをしてしまわないか心配になってしまうじゃないか。
お姉様。私はお姉様と知り合いになる以前から語り合う友人などおりませんでしたので杞憂ですよ。お姉様。
ビーラ、君はとても聡明で愛らしい。私はいろんな人たちに君の良さを知ってもらいたいんだ。
This is really sweet.
お姉様。
学校の皆はビーラを高嶺の花と思い近寄りがたい印象があるそうだ。
何を。
君を知ればこんなにも奥ゆかしく純粋で 可愛い女の子だということがわかるというのにな。ウィラ、いつかきっと君の周りはたくさんの人で溢れる時が来るよ。
私はお姉様がいてくだされば他に誰も。
You're so gay and so in love. It's really cute.
どうした暗い顔して。何か気に障ることを言ったか。
いいえ、そんなことはありません。お姉様のお心遣いに感動していたところです。ありがとうございます。さあお姉様、サンドイッチはまだまだたくさんありますから。
あ、ありがとう。いただくよ。
Finish your sandwiches and then make out.
勇ましいお姉様の稽古姿、凛々しいお姉様の横顔、艶やかに潤ったお姉様の唇。
Wow, gay.
お姉様のたおやかなお串、かぐわしいお姉様の香り、すべてが夢のような日々でした。
Aww.
けれどそんな美しくも愛おしい3年間はあっけなく終わりを告げました。アルビオンの領主が若くして病死、急遽次期領主を決める武術試合が開かれることになったのです。
私は領主になるためにこの地で鍛錬に励んでいたわけではない。
お姉様、お姉様がそう望むのであれば、私はこの身のすべてをかけて。
Oh no. Since times of old, the Lord Commander has been chosen by way of the Grand Tournament. In accord with the pact between the city and the primal beast Luminara, Albion's protector.
士官学校を卒業した後、お姉様はエルステ帝国の騎士となり、私はアルビオンの領主となりました。
That's a dark Catalina skin, by the way.
聖少獣シュバリエの制約により、私はアルビオンの地を離れることができず、
That's
お
so
姉
sad.
様に会えない日々を、出口のない暗闇の中をただひたすら歩き続けておりました。ですがあの日、
You all show up again?
それなら私がご案内いたしましょうか。
誰だ嬢ちゃん、この町の人なのか。
Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen this.
ビーラ、
はい、お久しぶりです。お姉様、お元気でいらっしゃいましたか。6年という歳月は長い。島を出ることがかなわず、ただお姉様からの訪問を待つしかできなかった。あの日から前を見ていた夢、お姉様がアルビオンから去られ永久にお戻りになられない夢。私はもうお姉様と離れることなど許せないのです。その耐え難い現実が待ち受けているのなら、いっそのこと、 お姉様がそう望まれるのならば、私は。
Oh no.
ダメです。やめて。やめなさい。
That's Luminara, I know. Luminara Mega appears before Vira in the nightmare to prevent her from once again doing the unthinkable. I don't know what Luminara's up to. Like, I don't know if Luminara's, like, good or bad here. Or neither. I'm worried, but I'm hopeful. So, a little bit of backstory for Luminara. Quick aside. Luminara was bonded to somebody, like, in the distant past that was also in love with, like, another girl was, like, another, soldier, lady who was in love with her commander, who is another girl. You find this out in the level 100 Dark Vira story, if you don't have, the SSR Dark Vira. But, that ended tragically. Her commander died before she could tell her she loved her. It's a really sweet story. Well, that part's not sweet. That part's super tragic. In the way that lesbians are always super tragic, but the story itself, the way it ends, is really endearing. So, Luminara, like, Luminara's... This is not new for Luminara, so I'm kind of curious which way Luminara's trying to push this, but we'll find out.
なんだこれは。ビラ、ひとまず決闘は中断だ。まずはこいつをどうにかしないと。力を貸してほしい。
I'm not kidding. You chose a bad time or a good time.
もちろんです、お姉様。私はいつでも。
Kitty, sit in my lap.
では行くぞ。
Not your claws.
続いてくれ。
Here, you can't sit in my lap right now. I was still hoping they would be wearing their cadet costumes. Hey. Oh, my cat's being super cuddly. He sensed the lesbians, so he showed up. Henny, what are you doing? So, yeah, let's see. Is this SR Vira or SSR Vira? Okay, this is SR Vira, I guess. Kitty, what do you want, Kitty? I don't know why I'm overthinking this. These fights are not hard, usually. No, Kitty, don't hit the microphone, stop! Okay, whatever, just kill her. Watch Luminara destroy me. Or not. The only, like, the only Fate episode stories that can be hard are like, and I use that word very loosely, is the final end cap fights are usually a lot tougher, but usually also a joke. I love Vira's laugh. My kitty's making biscuits on my phone. So cute. Well, don't sleep on the iPad. It's uncomfortable for you. Okay, I think he's sleeping now. So I wonder why they were fighting, because... Just don't bump them up, Kitty. Girlfriends, I love them. Oh, Kitty, that's what you're doing. Oh, Kitty, that's my toes. This cat. Here, do you want to cuddle? Do you want to cuddle? Sorry, having a cat emergency. No, drag the image off of okay, here we go. Distracted by Kitty. Alright, back to it. There's 2 more stories, so I'm Kitty, stop with claws, Kitty. I'm really curious where this is going. Also, I'm curious where they're fighting, because that's not... They're fighting in their cadet uniforms, which is not... if you didn't play through the story yet, I imagine most people play through the story, but you fight Vira in the story, and she's a villain, early on, and then joins you. Together with Catalina in her dream, Vira defeats Luminara Omega. Vira, however, faints in the dream world.
Vira! Vira!
With her dream avatar fallen in a comatose state, Vira herself is unable to regain consciousness. Oh no, Luminara's taken over. She can't go on with these dreams. Another nightmare would surely break her. Ever the loyal companion, Luminara decides to take drastic action to save its masters from her spiral into despair and madness. Madness and despair. It connects with Vira's deep psyche, transferring part of its own power to Vira. Willingly or not, Vira is forced to accept Luminara's power. As a result, Luminara assumes control over Vira's awareness. I can't tell if this is good or bad.
お食事の用意ができました。さあ皆さん、お席についてくださいね。では団長さん、こちらへどうぞ。私が食べさせて差し上げます。さあ、お口を開けて。
Excuse me. Do I or do I blush? I think I because what the fuck's going on?
お口に合いますか?
Pash notes would love satisfaction. Vira, is Luminara like in love with me or something? This is weird. You're goddamn right, man.
慌てなくとも、次はルリアちゃんにも食べさせてあげますね。はい、お口をあーんしてください。自分で食べられますよ。
What are you doing,
遠慮しな
Luminara?
くても良いのですよ。私が好きでしていることなのですから。はい、それではどうぞ。あーん。
とっても美味しいです、ビーラさん。
それはとても光栄です。それではお次は B さんです。はい。
This is incredibly awkward.
なんだって？
Run, Bryn.
やっぱ変だぜ、ビーラのやつ。オイラたちにまで姉さんみてえな扱いしてやがるぞ。
But Pash's keen senses don't miss the strange dimness in Vira's eyes. The spark that was once there now seems to be no more. Vira confronts Luminara in her dream. Her body is asleep, allowing her to finally communicate with Luminara.
あなたは 私の体を使って一体何をしようというのですか？誰彼構わず尻尾を振り滑稽に生きろと。あなたのようにと言ったのは言葉のあやです。そのようなことは望んでおりません。
Well, there's not a lot of Fate episodes left. I wonder how this is gonna wrap up. I am so anxious. The assimilation with the primal beast has taken its toll on Vira's mind and body. As of late, her body has needed more and more sleep to cope with the burden of Luminara's immense power.
様子がおかしくなってからビーラのやつ寝てることが多くなったよな。どこか元気がないようにも見えましたし、心配です。
She's clearly not alright. Oh, I missed that line. Ren and Lyria attend to the sleeping Vira by her bedside. Pash holds her hand. I missed the second line! Ah!
私はお姉様さえいてくださればそれで良いと思っておりました。それは今でも変わりません。けれどこうして気空団に属するようになり、他人と接する機会が増え、私はどうすればよいのか悩むことが増えました。同じ団の団員といえど所詮他人。けれども彼らは、団長さんは他人でいることを許してくれません。私に仲間であることを望むのです。それは私にとって脅威でしかない。目を背けていても圧倒的な力で、私を軽く凌駕する力で仲間であることを要求するんです。対等な立場で協力し合い、譲り合って分かち合う。そんな経験今まで一度もありませんでした。お姉様と過ごした一方的ともいえるあの3年間でさえ対等でいられたことはありません。ですから私は怖い。お姉様という道しるべの他に自分が大切にしたいものができてしまったことが怖い。あなたのように素直に感情を相手に伝えることができたなら怖がることもなかったのでしょう。そう思ってつい口を滑らせてしまったのです。だからこんなことをしているのでしょ。私が望んだと思ったから。けれどもそれは私ではありません。私はどうしても私にしかなれません。シュバリエ、もういいんです。私はもういいんです。大切なものがこれ以上増えないように私は。
Vira's consciousness begins to fade. Prolonged separation from control of her body has started her mind on the path of deterioration. To once again save her master, Luminara prepares to give all its strength to Vira. But she isn't yet ready to accept that power. Vira's subconscious has gone into a catatonic state, refusing to let anyone in. Without merging with Luminara, Vira has little hope of ever waking. And so Luminara turns to the only option left. What are you doing? If you can't join them, fight them. What?
そうですか。私と戦うというのですね。わかりました。
What?
それがあなたの望みとあらば、受けて立ちましょう。
I love the determined face. Also, what? So she can't. Okay. Clearly, it's a fight she wants. What? I mean, I get it. It's all a matter. I get like they're struggling for control or whatever, but it's just like she can't accept her power. So clearly, fighting her is gonna be the solution. We'll see where this goes. I'm trying not to talk too much over everything, just because everything's voiced anyway. But I'll give you my thoughts when we get to the end. Like, right now I'm really excited, but I'm also a little worried where this is going. And again, it's one of those battles you can probably just auto through. Watch Luminara just fucking kill me. Do I have any potions? I should probably use a potion. Oh, you got elixir for these? Would be super awkward if I had to elixir for a Fate episode battle. Alright. Resolution? A divine weapon.
そうか。私はみっともないですね。あなたは私のそばでこうして全てを差し出してくださっていたというのに、そんなあなたに気づくこともできなかっただなんて。なんて未熟なのでしょう。あなたが私を主と認めた時からその忠義は変わらないというのに。私はあまりにもいろいろなことを恐れ拒絶してきました。お姉様にさえ。けれどそれも今日で終わりにいたしましょう。お姉様にも見せたことのない私のすべてを委ねます。
Are you gonna tell her you love her? Through their battle, Vira is reminded of the Luminara's devotion to her and allows herself to accept the primal beast in body and soul. In a mix of shame and ecstasy, tears pour out of Vira. With that, Luminara and Vira become one. Is she gonna wake up and Catalina's there?
ビラ、気がついたのか。
ビーラさん。
Vira. The first thing Vira sees is Pash's face staring back at her with concern and relief. Who cares about me? Tell Catalina you love her.
君は丸3日も眠り続けていたんだ。ダンの皆が心配していてな。交代で看病していたんだ。
Tell her.
そうでしたか。皆さんご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ございませんでした。
迷惑なんかかけてねえよ。ただ心配だったんだぜ。もう具合はいいのか？
ええ。
目が覚めてよかったです。
飯食えるか。病人食作ってもらうように頼んどいてよかったぜ。
ビーラ、目が覚めたのね。ずっと目を覚まさないなんてよっぽど疲れてたみたいね。
It is sweet everybody's here.
君が目覚めたということを皆に知らせてこよう。元気そうでよかった。
お姉様。
Say it. No, don't leave. Go fucking go. And smile on Pasha's face says, "Oh, whatever's happened, it's good to have you back."
私はシュバリエと精神体で融合を果たしました。
Vira sets a primal bit in the air and displays her fine control over the flying orb.
初めて他者を受け入れてみたのです。割と心地いいものですね。シュバリエと私は言葉通りの一心同体となりました。同居人ができたような感覚です。おかげで大切なものを見失わないで済みました。ご心配おかけして申し訳ありません。
You don't need to bottle up your feelings for the sake of anyone anymore, says Pash. We love you for who you are, Vira, and that's all you need to be. Go tell Catalina you love her.
あなたには叶いませんね。それを言うのがなぜあなたなんですか？姉様ではなく。
That's a good question.
なぜあなたが。
The tears feel warm against her cheeks as she whispers the words and gives a smile to Pash. Thereafter, the nightmares never again come to haunt Vira, and she returns to daily life. At times, one might spot her having a pleasant chat with the other crew members, with Catalina looking warmly on. That's it. That's it? I mean... Okay, so thoughts and story. Hang on. Just making sure there's not any other Fate episode like this. What we really need is like a cross episode between Vira and Catalina. Okay, so... I was really hoping that like she would on screen like say she tell Catalina she loves her. Because I mean, in the 100 Dark Vira story, that it ends with like them saying that she tells Catalina how she feels. So presumably she's already said it. I was really hoping they'd kiss, to be honest. But yeah, I was really hoping like they would like on screen say it or kiss or whatever. But no, that story is really endearing. It didn't quite resolve things in the way like basically, like, I guess the only like conclusion that would satisfy me is if they like if they got married, the Vira wedding. But no, I do enjoy the fact that it was so as much as like I really like Catalina and Vira's relationship, Vira up to this point was horribly codependent as a character, which, I mean, been there. It's not a good place to be. It's not healthy. Luminara's concern is correct, right? If you're that codependent on a person, you set yourself up for like disaster. And like Vira had all the signs of it being unhealthy in that she didn't seek out other friends. So yeah, no, like the story is really touching in that it was really some meaningful character development. Like, she's definitely grown as a character because of this. She's still in love with Catalina, but now it seems like she's able to build relationships, friendships with people other than Catalina also, which is healthy. Maybe they'll release like a 5-star Grand Vira, and then they'll finally get married or kiss on screen. But yeah, no, that was a really good story. I'm just sitting here silent for a second because I'm really touched by that. That was a really good story. It's just like they fully acknowledge. So sometimes, like I said earlier, sometimes they play Vira's relationship with Catalina off for laughs. But this story, these Fate episodes, took it seriously and also examined like some of the negative consequences of being that in love with a person, being codependent, and it showed her growing past that, and also implied that because she is now past like the point where she fears, like past the point where she's motivated by fear of losing Catalina, and has now grown as a person to be able to approach things with more confidence. It seems to imply that like that is going to further allow her to develop her relationship with Catalina. The thing with like Catalina Vira is it is entirely like throughout all of Vira's stories, there's no doubt that, I mean, they say it several times in the story that Vira loves Catalina, like romantically loves Catalina. The thing that they've never in any of the stories I've seen like discussed is how Catalina feels about Vira. Like it's like there's doubt, like Catalina definitely deeply cares about Vira, but there is a question whether or not she's romantically interested in Vira, if it's not just like a one-sided thing. Through a lot of the stories and dialogue, though, they do spend a lot of time together, and Catalina definitely is definitely always there for her. So, yeah, I want to see a Fate episode. So I was hoping the Dark Catalina episode would resolve, or at least further delve into Catalina's feelings, and I really like, the thing I want most is like some sort of resolution there, because that's the bigger question, really, whether or not the feelings between Vira and Catalina are mutual, or if they're not. I don't have the holiday. I don't think I have the holiday dialogue available anymore. Let me go double check. But for the holiday dialogue, it's kind of cute. It's like, let me see if I can actually play it. I don't think I can because it's past the holidays. Yeah, it's past the holidays. Vira has this thing where she's going out with Catalina for the night, and she invites you along, and like it's cute. Like but the point of what I'm saying is, they're definitely shown to like spend genuinely a lot of time together, like their free time together. So I want to see more of that, right? I'm rambling now. I'm rambling. The story's good. I was touched by it, and that Fate episode kind of touches on what I like so much about Granblue Fantasy and the Fate episodes they do, in that they develop the characters. Like, the characters grow, the characters have an arc. Vira at the very beginning of the story is a much different character. Like, she's driven, I mean, frankly, she's driven very selfishly exclusively by her desire to be of Catalina. Like I said, if you haven't played their story, which it's like chapter 8 or something. It's really early, so I'm pretty sure most people have seen it. But when you show up in Albion, Vira is basically trying to get rid of the crew so she can just have Catalina forever to herself. And you actually fight her, and she's put forth as like she's like very like yandere villain. Like, you fight her and defeat her, and manage to keep her from getting rid of you and and keeping Catalina on Albion forever. But also, after that, she's able to leave, and after that, presumably, following the Fate episode, she's with the crew now. So, just that where she started is so much different than where she is now, and that's really cool. There's a few story arcs like that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, this commentary was a little rambly. But yeah, that's Granvira's Fate episode. I will obviously, like, if they release another one, I'm gonna have to spark curl, so just to see where the story goes. But no, that was really good, and I'm really glad that they acknowledge Vira's feelings as like truly, not like just. It's so often lesbian content, especially in anime, in Yuri anime, is like just played off as humor, or played off as kind of just teasing, whereas this story actually dives into the fact that Vira has genuine feelings for her. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. That was the Granvira Fate episode. That's all I got for now. As always, if you like this video, just like and subscribe. And if you want to talk to me about like this story, I definitely love talking to people about stories and characters. Just hit me up on Twitter. Both my Twitter and Patreon are linked below. So yeah, I definitely love to talk to you guys about this. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.